Hey guys, welcome to our channel Code is Arcade. This is Ashank David, and in today's video we are going to talk about a important interview question which is generally asked in interviews, and the name of that question is rotate a doubly linked list by n nodes. So in this problem statement, we are going to talk about this problem. We are going to solve this problem in C++, and let's read what is this question. So the question is, the problem statement says you have been given a doubly linked list, rotate the linked list counterclockwise. Now, in this scenario, you will also be given a positive integer using which you need to rotate the linked list counterclockwise. So this n will be smaller than the total number of nodes that they have given, which means it's valid to rotate the linked list counterclockwise. For example, you have this linked list, and this linked list is A, B, C, D, E. Okay, this is a doubly linked list. As you can see, the arrows going back and forth, and in all the nodes, you can see that this is the head pointer, which is pointing towards this first head node, and then this is the tail node. And then if the n is n equals to 3, that means it will rotate on D, E, A, B, C. That means on the 0, 1, 2, 3, on the third index, the linked list will start again, and then it will get rotated counterclockwise. So, okay, understood this problem, and the problems that have been given for that, the rest of the code I've already written to actually display the linked list. And right now, if I run this program to explain you about this, it will print something like this. So it will print two linked lists. It will print is the given linked list, and then the rotated linked list is like this. Now I have not written the code for the rotated linked list, so that's the reason why it is the same as A, B, C, D, E. I will write the code in front of you right now and explain you how it works, and then we will move on. So yeah, so this is how the output will look like. Instead of this A, B, C, D, E, it will come as D, E, A, B, C. Okay, so let's do that. So the code is written here, and already the code has been given, and most of the interview questions, whenever you write the interview for, they will give you the rest of the code, and you have to write that function which is needs to be done. So let's first understand this program from the beginning, how it works, and then let's go ahead into this. Okay, so they have created the class called as node, and in the public they have written data and this. Okay, so they have created the constructor here, and they have created two functions here, that is insert at head and insert at tail. Now in the insert at head, they have been doing insert at head, and then this is how they are doing that. Display function is already here, and if you see about the main function here, in the main function they are using the insert at tail to insert the elements, and then they have given the value of n equals to 3, and then the given linked list is they have printed it like this, and then displaying the holding list. So this is how they are doing, and then they are calling the rotate by n function, which has to be written right now, and they are just printing that rotated one, and then they are printing c out, and then 2 times slash n. All right, so yeah, that's the reason why the output is looking like that. Now in this case, we need to write this particular function. So let's do that. So if we do this here, so if we see this void rotate by n, it is taking the head pointer and the position pointer. Okay, so the position, the number that is going to the value of n. So that's the reason why they have passed both head and n. And the way that they are using is that they are using a reference variable in order to pass the reference of the head. That means I don't have to use the head pointer again, because anyways it is going to take the address. So in this case, what the idea is going to be, the idea could be like this. We can just make this linked list, which is already available to us, a circular linked list. That means A is connected to A's previous is connected to the first node's previous is connected to the last node's next, and the last node is connected to the head node. The last node next is connected to the first node itself. So this way it will create the circular linked list. And how we will do that? We will do that with the help of a temp. So we will create the temp first here, and the head will the temp will start from the head, and then it will move on towards the last node here, which is E, and then we will say temp of next equals to the head basically, and the head of prev equals to the temp. This way it will become a circular linked list. And then what we can do is, the temp will be already at the last index and the head will be already in the first index. What we will do is, we will just run a while loop, and we will bring the head and temp together. So head equals to head of next and temp equals to temp of next together till that value of n, and then we will just make it uncircular. So the latest head will be the C, and the latest head will be the D, and the temp will follow it, so it will come at C, and then we will uncircular it. So head of prev equals to null, and temp of next equals to null. So this way it will rotate the linked list counterclockwise. So this is the idea, and let's implement that now. So in this case, first we need to check if the condition is given as 0. What if the position is given as 0? So in that case, no, nothing has to be done. So we will just write here if position equals to 0. In that case, you do nothing but just return 0. That's it. Or return not even 0, just return. That's it. And that will be it. Okay. So this way I will be able to just do nothing when the position is given as 0. Now I am going to say here create a temp variable node temp equals to, let's say, head. And in this case, what will happen is that node temp will start with the head node, and I'll make it as circular. To make it circular, first I need this temp to move to the last index. To move that to the last index, what we'll do is we'll write a while loop, and here I can just say temp of next is equals to is not equals to null. So in this case, what happens is that the temp reaches to the last node. So in this case, this is gonna become the arrow. Yeah. Sorry, not arrow. Here this is gonna be equals to. Yeah. So now when that happens, the temp equals to L, right? Temp of next. Okay, so this will happen. So this way the temp will reach to the last node. Once it reaches to the last node, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say temp of next equals to the head, and the head of prev equals to the temp in this case. So well, this way I will be able to make the linked list circular, and once the linked list is circular, I can run another while loop, and inside the condition of the while loop, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write here Mm, the position is going to be given, right? So with that position, I can just move. So how will I move? I'll just write position minus minus. So first it'll move and then it'll reduce the position. So as soon as the position becomes 0, the while loop stops. So this way we'll be able to travel to that particular n number. And then here I can just move my head equals to head of next. And we can do temp equals to temp of I can say next. Right, so this way both temp and head comes to that particular thing, and the head follows the temp till that end, and head will be at the right position as n, and temp will be just behind it. Now what I can do is I can say here make it as uncircular. So temp equals to, or I can just say here temp of next equals to null, and the head of pre equals to null. This way what I can do is I can just make the linked list uncircular. This way, what we can do is that we have just rotated the linked list counterclockwise till that end. And this way, this is how the function is gonna look like. Now I'm gonna save it, and yeah, I'm gonna run it. So I hope so it is gonna come as DEABC, and that's the result. That's the correct answer, and this is what they have asked, DEABC. So this is how the rotated linked list looks like. So yeah, that's it for this question. This is how we solved this. So basically, we just took the position as 0. If that is the case, then return nothing, and then created the temp, moved the temp to the last, connected the linked list head with the head with the last, and last with the head, move the head and temp, and thus make the linked list uncircular. So this way we're able to solve this problem, and that's how this problem is gonna be solved. And that's it for this question, guys. If you have liked this question, if you have liked this video, I would like to request you people to please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope so that you have understood this. If you have any doubts, you please comment us on the comment section below, and I'll try to solve your doubts as soon as possible. This is Ashank David, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Till then, happy learning.